Hey fellow students and staff of Art Orientation 100. For those of you who do not know me, my name is Jared Meixner. Today, I want to share a piece of public art with you that reminds me of Southern California and the beauty that lies within the local sunny and sandy beaches. I'll be discussing a sculpture that depicts my idea of SoCal. It can be found out here at Cardiff by the Sea, which is a beach community near Encinitas. The title of the $120,000 sculpture behind me is called Magic Carpet Ride, and it was created by a man named Matthew Antichevich. From my research, I discovered that Matthew was an artist and a sculpture instructor at Mount San Jacinto College, which is near Hemet, for those familiar with the area. Now that I have explained who I am, allow me to discuss a few finer details about this 16-foot design. So come with me and climb on board. That's all, take a magic carpet ride. First thing that I wanted to point out about Matthew's creation is the base that the sculpture is mounted on. It appears that the surfer is standing on top of a roughly 10-foot gray granite base that has a Robert Nananaga poem carved into its surface. The granite appears to be a bit weathered, which naturally I assume is due to the carbonic acid of the salt water nearby. The bronze sculpture itself is of a young man who looks like a novice surfer. I personally adore this piece because I have never surfed, and I would speculate that the artist wanted to create an imperfect object to depict what that would look like. In my opinion, and in correlation with the poem, I strongly believe that Matthew wanted beginner riders to view this piece and to dive into the culture of surfing that is strongly shared by the Cardiff community. Many critics, however, say that the sculpture is unrealistic due to the placement of the surfer's feet and how his hands appear to be in a strange manner. After reading several reviews, I discovered that a lot of people think that the figure is also unmanly due to the thin, physical shape of the surfer. I've lived in San Diego for 8 years, and let me tell you, I've never seen a gorilla-looking bodybuilder shred a floater at any beach. I think that Matthew also incorporated this figure to show the delicacy of the skinny man as compared to the sharp edge of the water beneath his feet and the massive waves that one would imagine him riding in the future. I would speculate the sculpture was created using a casting process, and is that of which freestanding naturalism. This figurative sculpture implies movement and appears to be proportionate all around. The artist gave great attention to detail in the rippled shorts and often common shaggy style of surfer hair. I feel that as if this piece slightly resembles the discus thrower by Myron, which originates from Greek classical art due to the balance between action, stability, and perfection. In addition, his arms suggest relaxation, while his legs are very tense in order to manipulate the board underneath. In closing, the often mocked Cardiff kook is a perfect resemblance towards my idea of a wannabe surfer, much like men like myself who grew up in an unincorporated town somewhere in the Midwest, who had hopes of someday shredding the gnar underneath that West Coast sun.